Welcome, gardeners. Whether you're a seasoned grower or just starting out, you know that keeping your plants hydrated can be one of the biggest challenges in gardening. I'm Joe, and today I'm excited to share a method that completely transformed the way I care for my garden. And it might just change yours too. If you're tired of dragging hoses around, constantly checking the weather, or worrying about your plants wilting during those hot, dry spells, you're definitely not alone. Many gardeners struggle with keeping their gardens hydrated, especially during the peak of summer. But imagine this, a garden that holds on to moisture for weeks at a time, slowly releasing it to your plants exactly when they need it most. No more daily watering, no more stressed out plants, just healthy, thriving growth. The secret lies in an ancient yet simple technique inspired by the natural world. It's called buried wood beds, or hugelkultur, a method that mimics the way forests retain moisture and nutrients. By burying logs, branches, and other woody debris beneath your garden beds, you create a natural underground reservoir. As the wood breaks down, it soaks up water like a sponge, slowly releasing it back into the soil and feeding your plants over time. This approach doesn't require any fancy irrigation systems or expensive equipment. Instead, it's about working with nature, using materials you probably already have or can easily find. Whether you have a sprawling backyard or just a small urban plot, this method is incredibly adaptable. It's simple, sustainable, and effective for gardens of all sizes. All you need are some old logs, branches, and a bit of effort to get started. You'll be amazed at how much water your garden can save, and how much healthier your plants will look. With less time spent watering, you'll have more time to relax and enjoy the beauty and bounty of your garden. Imagine harvesting fresh vegetables from a garden that practically takes care of itself. So, are you ready to dig in and try something new? Grab your gloves and shovel, and let's get started on building your very own self-watering garden bed. Together we'll create a garden that's not only low maintenance, but also resilient, productive, and bursting with life. Join me as we uncover the secret to a thriving, low-maintenance garden, one that truly waters itself and rewards you with abundance season after season. So, what is a buried wood bed? It's a garden bed built on a foundation of wood buried beneath the soil. Start with large logs at the bottom, then layer smaller branches, twigs, and organic matter like leaves. Top it off with compost and soil, your planting layer. This method, inspired by hugelkultur, creates a hidden reservoir that looks like any other garden bed. The buried wood slowly decomposes, releasing nutrients and holding moisture. Unlike mixing wood chips into soil, we use large pieces deep underground, away from plant roots. This separation prevents nitrogen tie-up and ensures a slow, steady benefit. Over time, your garden becomes more fertile and resilient. It's a one-time effort that pays off for years. Let's see how it works. Here's the magic: buried logs act like sponges, soaking up water during rain and releasing it as the soil dries. This keeps moisture levels stable, reducing plant stress and watering needs. As the wood decomposes, fungi and microbes break it down, releasing nutrients. Nature's slow-release fertilizer. Fungal networks help plants access these nutrients, mimicking a healthy forest ecosystem. The decomposition also generates gentle warmth, extending your growing season in spring and fall. Over time, collapsing wood creates air pockets, naturally aerating the soil and improving structure. The result? Rich, fluffy soil that holds water and air, perfect for strong, healthy roots. Your garden becomes more self-sustaining each year. Less watering, better soil, and thriving plants. That's the buried woodbed advantage. Choosing the right wood is absolutely key when building a successful garden bed, especially if you want your soil to thrive for years to come. The type of wood you select will influence how quickly your bed breaks down, how much water it can hold, and the nutrients it releases over time. For best results, go for hardwoods like alder, birch, maple, oak, or poplar. These woods are ideal because they break down at a steady pace and provide a rich source of nutrients for your plants. If you can, choose pieces that are already starting to decompose. This jumpstarts the process and helps your garden bed mature faster. However, there are some woods you should avoid. Black walnut, for example, is toxic to many plants and can actually inhibit growth. Similarly, rot-resistant woods like cedar or redwood break down far too slowly, which means they won't provide the nutrients your soil needs in a timely manner. Sourcing your wood doesn't have to be expensive. Look for fallen branches in your own yard, ask neighbors if they have any spare wood, or reach out to local arborists who often have piles of cut branches they're happy to give away. This is a great way to recycle natural materials and keep costs low. When gathering wood, aim for a mix of sizes. Start with big logs for the base, they'll hold moisture and break down slowly. Add medium branches for structure, and fill in the gaps with small twigs and sticks. This layered approach helps create air pockets and encourages beneficial microbes to thrive. Think of it like building a puzzle. Fit the pieces tightly together to maximize the wood reservoir and minimize large air gaps. The tighter the fit, the more stable your bed will be as it settles over time. This variety in wood size and type ensures even settling and creates a diverse habitat for soil life, from fungi to earthworms, all of which play a crucial role in breaking down the wood and enriching your soil. Don't worry about making it look perfect. Nature thrives on diversity and a little bit of messiness. The more varied your wood selection, the healthier your garden ecosystem will be. Using local recycled wood not only keeps your project affordable, but it also reduces waste and supports a more sustainable garden. Plus, it's a great way to connect with your community and make use of resources that might otherwise go to waste. Remember, the goal is to fill your trench with as much woody material as possible. The more you add now, the longer your bed will last, and the more benefits your plants will enjoy. The right wood sets the stage for years of healthy, productive soil, supporting strong roots and vibrant growth season after season. With your wood selected and ready, you're all set for the next step. Let's get ready to build. Construction is up next. Time to dig. Creating a buried woodbed, also known as a hugelkultur bed, is a rewarding project that transforms your garden soil and boosts plant health for years to come. Start by marking out your bed. Choose any shape or size that fits your space and gardening goals. Curves, circles, or classic rectangles all work well. Dig a trench about 2 to 3 feet deep. As you dig, keep the topsoil and subsoil in separate piles. This makes it easier to layer everything back in the right order later. Place the largest logs or chunks of wood at the bottom of your trench, packing them in tightly. These will act as the foundation, slowly breaking down and feeding your soil. Give the logs a thorough soak with water. This helps them start absorbing moisture right away, which is key for supporting your plants during dry spells. Next, add medium-sized branches to fill in the gaps between the logs. Then, layer in smaller twigs, sticks, and woody debris. This mix creates air pockets and helps with drainage. On top of the wood, add a layer of nitrogen-rich material. Think grass clippings, kitchen scraps, or well-rotted manure. This activator helps the wood break down faster and feeds soil microbes. Now return the subsoil you set aside earlier, spreading it evenly over the wood and organic matter. Finish with at least 6 inches of topsoil mixed with compost for a nutrient-rich planting layer. Your bed will look mounded at first. Don't worry, this is normal. Over time, as the materials settle and decompose, the bed will shrink down and become more level. Water the entire bed thoroughly to help everything settle in and kick-start the decomposition process. Now you're ready to plant. Tuck in your favorite seedlings or seeds and watch them thrive in their new home. Building a buried wood bed takes some effort, but the rewards are huge. Less watering, improved soil structure, and healthier, more resilient plants. You can complete a bed like this in a weekend, and you'll enjoy the benefits for many growing seasons to come. Don't stress about making it perfect. Nature is wonderfully forgiving, and your garden will flourish even if things look a little wild at first. Next, let's explore what kinds of plants will thrive in your new bed and how to get the most out of your garden space. Your new bed is ready for action. Let's get growing. What thrives in a buried wood bed? Almost anything. In the first year, nitrogen-loving crops like lettuce, kale, squash, cucumbers, and corn will flourish. As the bed matures, root crops and perennials, tomatoes, asparagus, carrots, potatoes, benefit from the deep, moist, fertile soil. The loose structure prevents root crops from forking and supports dense planting. Water-loving plants like celery and watercress also do well, thanks to the bed's moisture retention. Experiment with flowers, herbs, and vining plants. Sunflowers, beans, and peas love it here. The bed's fertility supports higher plant density and abundant harvests. Mix it up for a balanced ecosystem and fewer pests. Enjoy the freedom to grow more with less effort. Your garden's potential just expanded. In the first season, expect your bed to settle as materials compress. Just add more compost if needed. You'll see vigorous growth, especially from nitrogen-hungry plants. Water regularly at first. The wood needs time to fully saturate and build fungal networks. By year 2, watering needs drop dramatically as the wood core holds moisture. The soil becomes richer, darker, and teeming with life. Earthworms and beneficial microbes abound. Your plants will be healthier and more resilient to drought and pests. By year 4 and beyond, your bed is a self-sustaining ecosystem. Just top dress with compost each spring to keep nutrients flowing. The hard work pays off with a garden that almost takes care of itself. Maintenance is simple. Add a fresh layer of compost each spring to replenish nutrients. Always keep the soil covered with mulch, leaves, straw, or wood chips to conserve moisture and suppress weeds. If you notice dips as logs decompose, just fill them with compost. No need to dig up the bed. Embrace the evolving shape. It creates microclimates for different plants. Rotate crops each year to prevent nutrient depletion and disease. Watch for signs of nutrient deficiencies and amend as needed with organic fertilizers. These beds are dynamic. Observe and respond to your garden's needs. With minimal effort, your buried wood bed will thrive for a decade or more. Enjoy the partnership with nature and the abundance it brings. Your garden will reward you with less work and more harvest. Let's keep it growing strong. You've learned the secrets of buried wood beds. Now it's time to try it yourself. This method saves water, builds soil, and creates a resilient, abundant garden. Every season brings new lessons. Experiment, adapt, and make it your own. Share your experiences and join our community of passionate gardeners. Subscribe for more tips and inspiration, and share this guide with friends. Together, we can grow a greener world, one garden at a time. Thanks for joining me today. See you in the garden.